Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today you're going to get ready with me. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to go for yet. I might go for glam, I might go for simple. I'm just gonna wing it and I'm gonna use the Morphe 35P palette. As you guys know, this is not really one of my favorite palettes from Morphe, but I don't think I've given it a fair chance. So we're gonna use it today. We're gonna see how it does and go from there. I'm going to start by using the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is one of my favorite primers for eyeshadows that may have fallout because it's kind of tacky. And it is very inexpensive as well. One of the things that I forgot to mention in my previous Morphe haul was this brush is the M441. It's a blending brush. It's so amazing. I wish I had gotten more of these or similar brushes like these because this is all I've been using to blend. I'm going to start off with this color right here. We're going to mix it up today and we're going to try and keep it to cool tones. I thought I would zoom you guys in a little more so you can see what I'm doing. Now we're taking this grayish brown eyeshadow and I'm using a Sigma Blending E25 brush because it's a little bit more precise than the Morphe. I'm blending this into my outer corners. I'm also bringing it toward the lid. Whatever I have left on the brush, I'm going to drag it in just a little bit. As you can see, I'm keeping the color close to the lid when I go into the crease. You don't want to go too high up with this. Now we're taking this cranberry-ish color and I'm going to layer it right on top to deepen up the outer corners. And I'm keeping the color more toward the lid. Now I'm taking the Morphe M441 and I'm going to take this color right here to blend all of the shades together. Now I'm taking this color up here and I'm going to run this along the edges to soften up the color. Now we're taking this purple right here and I'm going to pack this in the center of the lid. Now I'm taking this color right here and I'm going to run this into the crease to blend the two shades together. Now I'm taking this lilac shade and I'm going to pack this into the inner half of my lid. It definitely needs like a pop or something, so I'm going to use this shade up here, this purple right here. But I'm going to use it with Fix Plus, see if it sparkles. This is one of the colors that has fallout, even with Fix Plus. Like I need to use makeup remover right here. It's a mess. I'm going to retouch the lilac color on the inner corners with a pencil brush. I got my Almay makeup remover. Now I'm going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper to create a wing. Now I'm taking this Kohl liner by Nars and I'm going to tightline my eyes so that the skin won't show when I put my falsies on. Before I go on with the eyes, I'm going to fill in my brows. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Ash Brown. Yes, Ash Brown. And this is a little light, but I normally just use it to outline and then fill the rest in either with a gel or a powder. To fill in my brows, I'm going to use this little guy. This is the Sephora Brow Thickener. This is a new product, and because it's so pigmented, what I usually do, I go over the pen, or the pencil, sorry. As I'm going, I'm going to use a brush to spread out the product, because with this, really less is more, especially with this color in particular. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. This is the Tarte Eyelash Curler, and it's the one that I've been using for the past year, and I really like it. It's held on strong. The mascara that I'm using is the Sephora Collection, the mascara. It says volume, length, and definition. I find this to be a very natural mascara, but it also gives me volume. The lashes we'll be using are the Andrea 2 of a Kind lashes in 33. I'm going to go ahead and apply these and I'll be right back. They are very full and dramatic. I would recommend you trim them at the edges. I didn't do that and they're a little bit uncomfortable, but we're going to go with it. Now we're going to go back to the eyeliner and go over the lash band. Moving on to complexion, I'm going to use this MAC Strobe Cream to prime my skin. I got this on an online order I did, and I've never actually tried it, so I do like glowy skin, and I've heard some people use this as a primer, so I'm going to try that out today. It smells nice. It's very hydrating. I can definitely tell there's an iridescence to the skin. It's nice. For foundation, I'm going to use my current favorite. It is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I used the color Nude, and it's amazing. I only use one pump, and that's enough for my whole face. I like to kind of dot it first, dot it on, and then blend it out. To blend out the foundation, I'm going to use the Sephora Collection Pro Airbrush Blender Brush. This foundation, I usually use my beauty sponge, which I do have here just in case the brush doesn't work out. I haven't used the brush for foundation in a while, but I wanted to try this one and see how it works with the foundation. Oh wow, that's quick. It blends out the foundation really quickly. I can definitely tell the brush doesn't really suck up any of the product. Just blends it out. And it's very soft. For concealer, I'm using the Pixie Brightening Peach Corrector. And I like to use my finger for this one because it is very thick. I'm going to top that off with the Bareminerals Bareskin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I'm also going to go ahead and highlight with this concealer. To set the concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. And I like to use the e.l.f. Blush Brush. It's like a tapered, kind of flat looking brush because it fits perfectly in the under eye area. I'm taking that same Kohl liner by Nars and I'm going to run it on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna use it on my inner rim as well. I haven't done a look with eyeliner, Kohl liner in a while. Now I'm gonna haze out the liner a little bit. Now I'm taking the cranberry color from the Morphe palette, and with the same brush, I'm gonna haze out my lower lash line even further. The palette is definitely coming through. I'm liking these colors. I'm gonna dip into this color to highlight the brow bone once more. To contour, I'm using the Nars Contour Blush in Paloma. I've been using this every single day. It's just a perfect contour shade. It has that grayish tone. And I'm using a Sephora Collection Pro Contour brush. This is the 79. It's a little tapered in the center. This is also the same brush I use for highlights. I'm also adding contour on my jawbone. I like to put it on top of the jawbone instead of underneath. And just the sides of my forehead, where I usually contour. My God, I am loving this eyeshadow. I spoke too soon about the palette. I spoke too soon. To bronze, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep. I'm adding it right on top of the contour, just to warm up my complexion. You also want to make sure you bronze down your neck. For blush, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Exposed. This is one of my favorites for the fall and winter time. It's not too bright, so it doesn't take away from the eye look. For highlight, I'm using the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette. I'm taking a Morphe fan brush with pearl. And I'm just going to place this right in the highest point of the cheekbone. Now I'm taking Champagne Pop, and I'm just highlighting right over pearl. Now I'm going to take the pearl shade, and with my finger, I'm just going to dot it on the center of my nose and bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, the fan brush. For lips, I'm using the LASplash Lip Couture in Ghoulish. I feel like I should talk a little bit more about this palette because it's definitely not my favorite from Morphe, but it is not, it's not a bad palette. It has a few shades that have fallout. I can tell you this one right here, which is the one that I used, has fallout. This one is ridiculous. This is just flakes. I really do not like this one. So it does have its flaws. It has some fallout. Not all the shades are as pigmented as I would like them to be. It is still a very good palette, and especially for the price. I think I paid $22.50 and you get all of these shades. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed creating this look with me from scratch. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below with what tutorial you want to see next. Do you want to see the 350 or the 35W or something not Morphe related? Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. I actually really like the packaging this year. It's very sleek for the home. And I got 1, 2, and 3